In the suburbs of Pennsylvania, a family was terrorized by an evil spirit for years. And when they tried to escape, the haunting followed them. This is the story of the Smurl family and their home. For years, the home had a reputation as being haunted. So when Helen and George Smurl moved in with their 4 daughters, they were prepared for strange occurrences, but nothing could have prepared them for what was to come. It started with foul smells. Then objects began flying through the air, crashing to the ground and even through windows. The family would hear ghostly screams in the night, and sometimes they'd find strange symbols drawn on the walls and floor in what appeared to be blood. Then the attacks began. The entity seemed to target the youngest daughter, and she was violently thrown across the room. When the priest came to perform an exorcism, he was scratched up and spat upon. The entity even tried to prevent the family from leaving their home. When they got in their car, the windows were smashed and the tires were slashed. Desperate for help, they turned to Ed and Lorraine Warren, 2 of the most famous demologists of all time. Even they were scared to enter the house, but they agreed to try to help the family. As Lorraine would later write in her diary, this was one of the darkest presences that she and her husband had ever faced. After performing several rituals, they were finally able to get the entity out of the house, or so they thought. The family moved to a new home, but soon they began to experience the same terrifying events. The entity had followed them. In a panic, they called the Warrens again, who returned to perform another exorcism. As Lorraine would later recall, the second exorcism was even more intense than the first. Objects flew through the air, smashing the windows. The priest was struck by a force so powerful that it knocked him off his feet, and the entity continued to grow stronger until finally it was forced to leave. But not before it whispered to the family that it would never really be gone. The Smurls survived, but the evil they met still lingers in whispers. Researchers believe that the haunting may have been caused by a Native American burial ground that was located on the property. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.